Have you ever walked into a room to find a shredded couch cushion, chewed up shoes, or a mess that screams, "Doggy disaster"? Right before you hit meltdown mode, you see those big, soulful eyes looking up at you, almost as if they're saying, "I'm sorry, hooman," and it softens the pain of destruction. But here's the million-dollar question. Do dogs really feel guilt and shame, or are they just expert manipulators? Get ready, because we're uncovering the heartwarming truth about our pups' emotions and the adorable ways they apologize. You won't believe what we discovered. Let's dive right into the fascinating world of doggy emotions. We'll uncover whether dogs truly feel guilt and shame and reveal the endearing ways they express themselves to their humans and each other. Plus, we'll explore just how deeply our furry friends understand our human emotions. So stick around, because the truth about your dog's feelings might just surprise you. We have to start with that classic guilty look. You know the one. Ears back, tail tucked, those sad puppy eyes that could melt the coldest heart. Research by Dr. Alexandra Horowitz at Barnard College suggests that this look isn't necessarily about guilt. Instead, it's a reaction to our disapproval. Dogs are masters at reading our emotions, so when they see we're upset, they respond with their most pitiful expression. It's like they have a PhD in human guilt tripping. Now let's talk about those sweet, apologetic behaviors. Dogs may lower their heads, avoid eye contact, or even nuzzle up to you, or even bring you their favorite toy after doing something wrong. According to canine behaviorist Patricia McConnell, these actions are more about appeasement. Dogs are trying to calm us down and restore peace in the pack. These behaviors are often subtle but are deeply meaningful gestures. One of the most common apologetic behaviors is head lowering and avoiding eye contact. When a dog lowers their head and looks away, it's a sign of submission. They're acknowledging that they've done something wrong and are showing they're not a threat. This move always gets me right in the feels. Nuzzling and cuddling are also strong indicators that your dog is seeking forgiveness. By pressing close to you and nudging your hand, they're trying to re-establish the bond and comfort both themselves and you. Another fascinating behavior is when dogs bring you their favorite toy or even a random object. This gesture can be interpreted as an offering, a way of saying, "I'm sorry, here's something I love to make it up to you." It's a sign of their willingness to share and show affection. They appreciate when we accept the drool-covered gift. A dog with its tail between its legs is showing submission and remorse. This classic gesture is a sign that the dog recognizes they've done something wrong and they're trying to appease you. This behavior has been observed not just in domesticated dogs, but also in wolves and other wild canids, indicating its deep-rooted origins. Though less common and often more distressing, some dogs may exhibit submissive urination as a sign of apology. This behavior is more frequently seen in puppies and very submissive dogs. It's their way of showing that they recognize your dominance and mean no harm. Offering a paw is a simple yet profound gesture. When your dog extends their paw to you, it's like they're reaching out to shake hands and say, "Can we make up?" It's a touching display of their desire to reconnect and make things right. Dogs are incredibly empathetic creatures. A study by the University of London showed that dogs respond to human emotions, often mirroring our feelings. So when they see us upset, they naturally want to make it right. This empathetic response is why they're so good at comforting us when we're down, and why they seem to apologize when they've done something wrong. Honestly, I think dogs might be better at saying sorry than some people I know. If only humans could master the art of the puppy eyes. Dogs have an uncanny ability to mirror our emotions. When we're happy, they're wagging their tails. When we're sad, they often show signs of distress themselves. This emotional mirroring is not just coincidental, it's a sign of their deep empathy and connection with us. Research by Dr. Deborah Custance and Jennifer Mayer at the University of London demonstrated that dogs are more likely to approach someone who is crying than someone who is humming or talking. This shows that dogs are not only able to detect human emotions, but are also motivated to respond to them. Dogs are adept at reading our body language and facial expressions. They can tell when we're angry, sad, or happy just by looking at us. This skill allows them to respond appropriately, whether it's by offering comfort or trying to cheer us up. This ability to recognize human cues helps them to understand when they've done something wrong and when they need to make amends. This empathetic nature of dogs is why they make such excellent therapy animals. They provide comfort and support to people dealing with stress, anxiety, and other emotional challenges. Their ability to sense and respond to our emotions makes them invaluable companions. The presence of a calm, happy human can have a soothing effect on a dog. When you're relaxed, your dog feels safe and secure. This mutual exchange of emotions helps to strengthen the bond between you and your dog. This is especially important to note if your dog is experiencing health issues. The more relaxed you can be around them, the less stressed they will be. This creates a healthier internal environment for your best bud. Dogs and humans share a unique emotional synchrony. Studies have shown that dogs' heart rates can sync up with their owners, reflecting their strong emotional connection. This deep bond explains why dogs are so attuned to our feelings and why they seem to apologize when they sense we're upset. Have you ever noticed how your dog's body language changes when they've done something they know they shouldn't have? They might cower, tuck their tail, or even roll over to show their belly. These are all signs of submission and an attempt to show that they're not a threat. Dr. Stanley Coren, a professor at the University of British Columbia, notes that this behavior is rooted in their pack mentality and social hierarchy. Here are the adorable ways they use their bodies to show their deep puppy shame. Ever noticed how your dog might approach you very slowly after doing something naughty? They lower their head, walk slowly, and might even crawl towards you. This is their way of showing submission and trying to make amends. It's like they're saying, "I'm sorry, please don't be mad at me." One of the most endearing ways dogs apologize is by rolling over and showing their belly. This vulnerable position is a sign of trust and submission. They're saying, "I surrender, you're the boss, and I'm sorry for what I did." Licking is a multi-purpose behavior in dogs. When your dog licks your face after being scolded, they're trying to appease you and make peace. It's their way of saying, "Let's be friends again." When a dog leans against you or presses their body close to yours after doing something wrong, they're seeking comfort and reassurance. They're saying, "I'm sorry, I need to know we're still good." Sometimes dogs will offer their paw as a way of apologizing. This gesture is their way of reaching out and saying, "Can we shake on it and be friends again?" Dogs don't just apologize to humans, they do it to each other too. When a dog wants to make amends with another dog, they might use calming signals like licking the other dog's mouth, lowering their head, or even play bowing. These gestures are their way of saying, "Hey, I didn't mean to upset you. Can we be friends again?" Addressing bad behavior in your dog is crucial for maintaining a harmonious relationship. While it's important to accept their adorable apologies, we also need to guide them to prevent future missteps. Positive reinforcement is one of the most effective ways to correct bad behavior. Reward your dog for good behavior with treats, praise, or playtime. This encourages them to repeat the desired behavior and helps them understand what's expected. Consistency is key in dog training. Ensure that all family members are on the same page when it comes to rules and commands. Consistent training helps your dog learn faster and understand boundaries better. If your dog exhibits undesirable behavior, consider using timeouts or redirection. Timeouts can help your dog understand that their behavior is not acceptable, while redirection involves guiding their attention to a more appropriate activity. When your dog shows apologetic behavior, it's important to acknowledge their feelings. Accepting their apology doesn't mean you overlook bad behavior, but it does mean you recognize their effort to make amends. Remember, dogs live in the moment. Once you've addressed the bad behavior and accepted their apology, Move forward with love and patience. Reinforce positive behavior and continue building a strong, trusting bond with your furry friend. What's the funniest or most heartwarming way your dog has ever apologized to you? Share your stories in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. Thanks for watching, and remember, a happy pet means a happy home. See you in the next video!